Our next speaker is Kasinadh Karra. Did I get that approximately right? Kashi. Currently VT Design Consultant Manager at VTI Global Vertical Transportation Systems Consultant from Dubai, United Arab Emirates. He's an electrical engineer from India with an MBA from Middlesex University, UK. His area of expertise includes VT design, consultancy, sales engineering, and project management. He's been working in Dubai for almost 24 years as a primary at the Otis Elevator Co. Dubai in VT sales engineering and project management roles. So welcome. I'll give you this, like this.
There's a pointer.
Yes, on the top.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, it's wonderful to be here. This is my first time in the UK and first time with the Lift and Escalator Symposium. And my topic for today is about a component-based modular elevator. And meanwhile, please relax and smile because I'm not going to discuss any math and science today, unlike others. Okay. It's called component-based modular elevator, and these are some of the contents which I'm going to discuss. There are just 14 topics. Okay, I mean, there's a lot to discuss about it, but I think I'll go slightly fast over each and every slide. Okay. Before I come to my topic, I found out it's very important to discuss about my experience in Dubai and how it is related to today's my paper. Okay. And so how it all began, okay, I mean, as Richard said, I graduated from India, then working 2 years with Kone, immediately I shifted to Dubai, and this is my 25th year working in Dubai. Almost for 18 years, I worked with Otis Elevators Dubai as their engineering manager. And if you see this Dubai slide I've seen the real transformation of Dubai from 1990s out here. Literally, I've seen this Dubai transforming from here to here. And it's a privilege for for any person working in the VT industry in Dubai with those mega skylines, bold architecture, and cosmopolitan culture and mega shopping malls out here. So frankly, I was very lucky to be part of this transformation. And after working almost 18 years with Otis as an engineering manager, then I moved into consultancy. And I was lucky to design the VT systems for 4 of the FIFA stadiums, the upcoming World Cup at Qatar, Doha, which is starting in November. I worked on at least 4 stadiums designing their VT systems when I was with Hilson Moran, UK, but in their UAE office. And currently, we have just finished 2 mega projects in Saudi. First one is called the Diriyah Gate project. I did the entire VT design framework, developed the design and the specification for the entire, and this project has around 2,200 elevators. And we just awarded the project to Otis and Kone. They have just split the project up, okay? And the letter of intent was given recently only. And the next one currently I'm working is this Amala. Amala is another mega tourist destination in Saudi Arabia. So why I'm telling all this is because of this development in Dubai, okay, I mean, the customers are totally empowered in Dubai. There's an old age saying that the customer is the king, which reflects, okay, the importance of the customer in our VT business, like in any other business also. But I worked with the world-leading architects, developers, and main contractors in Dubai over the past 25 years. But the common thing with all the clients is everyone doing the order placement, they're saying, when I'm going to get my elevator, okay? I said, it's going to take minimum 16 weeks. 16 weeks, what are you building? Are you building any missile defense system? I said, we need to place the order, that it has to be manufactured and it has to be shipped from overseas. Okay, so the reason why I'm telling you all this, somehow I felt there is a product gap in the entire product lineage of the elevator products, okay? So I thought a modular, ready-made elevator, ready-in-stock modular elevator will fit the bill there, okay? So, what it is all about, okay? I mean, over the past one day, we have seen people talking a lot of artificial intelligence, IoT, and there were innovations in the elevator industry, but frankly, there are nothing like path-breaking, okay? I mean, over the last 3 decades, in 1994, I was the first to work on the variable frequency drive. Even today, we are also still working on the same drive, okay? Yes, there were innovations like the MRL elevator, flat steel belt, and the twin from TKE and the DCS system. There's a very good innovation. And the real path breaking, we can say that's TKE multi, okay? But I'm not sure whether we leave the day to see really operating in the commercial market, okay? Let's hope. But there are also innovations about from 1970s about the space elevators and the carbon nanotube technology. But no, I'm not going to talk anything about it, okay? And my discussion is about a missing product, which is a modular elevator, okay? So I think Dr. Smith and others have talked about the urbanization of the growth and VT market yesterday. I mean, I'm not going to go through all these things. It's clearly UN estimated that more than 4.3 billion people are going to stay in the urban areas, which is more than 50% of the world population. And the projected growth of the elevator market is about CAGR of 6.7 to 11% in the next 10 years. And this year, we are going to have a total growth of around 83 billions in 2022 billion dollars. Okay, most of the manufacturer companies are situated in the US and the Europe, but the manufacturing facilities are basically now concentrated of the China. Okay, which we have seen in the last 2 years because of the COVID and aftermath is going to be a drawback. Okay, and we have seen the shipping nightmare that has been happening over the last 2 years. So because of the global pandemic, the growth rate in 2020 has been minus 3.5 compared to 2019. But however, the good news is that post-COVID, okay, I mean, there are a lot of projects that are taking up. All the stopped projects have resumed. I'll talk about the Middle East market, how it is growing tremendously. So one important slide I want to show you is the millennial migration that is happening. In 2022, this stats say that around 88,000 high net worth individuals are moving to other places from their home country. And the top 3 destinations are UAE, Australia, and next is USA. Okay, thanks guys, thanks coming to my city. Okay, and settling there. Okay. So a lift industry, a brief overview in marketing terms, we can say it is called an oligopoly, where there are only few firms selling few similar products, okay? And whereas there's no non-price competition happen, and basically all the elevator suppliers are crammed up in one strategic group map only. All are vertically, all are similar. They're selling the same price range, and horizontally, everyone has got their similar products in their lineup, okay? So if you see this map, I mean, I did this studies when I did my MBA, I don't know, a few years, 7 years ago. I mean, made this one. We found out that UAE, okay, top 3 companies are in the 64, they're selling in the 64% of the total market. And when it comes to 6 companies, only 6 companies are having 91% of the total market share. So in MBA lingo, you can say they are all on the red ocean strategy. What is red ocean? Everyone competes with the same market. Everyone has the similar products. Okay, I mean, they just, how do they win the product? They just choose between the lower cost and providing little extra value only. But this is where what is blue ocean strategy? Blue ocean strategy is trying to find out the untapped market, create innovative products, and create new demand in the market. I can say the TKE's multi exactly fits into the market, but let's see how future holds for it. Okay, what are the lift industry challenges? Okay, before that, let's see what are the critical success factors, which are technology and innovation. Yes, we are doing a lot of innovations in the market, bringing out green technologies and a lot of IoT and AI. Manufacturing, yes, because all the manufacturing has been shifted to China. Okay, they are able to save a lot of cost because of their low-cost manufacturing countries and a lot of labor force. Distribution networks, earlier they used to spend a lot of money having distribution agencies in the different countries. But in the early 2090s, the scenario has changed. Everyone is becoming a major shareholder in the countries like us, and thereby pushing their proven policies and processes and saving a lot of cost and all. So what are the still challenges when it comes to the VT industry? There are always forecast accuracy. We are all aware the projects gets delayed, the approvals gets delayed. Okay, the construction stops due to a lot of reasons, and supply. At the least we talk about is the supply chain issues in the last 2 years, which has been very bad due to the situation in China, and unpredictable demand. This is slightly independent forecast accuracy. Unpredictable demand depends upon the project announcements and the dynamic markets because of the economic conditions. They fail to announce projects in time and they get delayed and all. So and other challenges, COVID and aftermath, there are a lot of delays in the markets. But they said that we cannot spell challenge without a change. So what can be a solution? I thought a ready-made elevator, okay, that is available with all the local branches, okay, at least in the smaller range of the lift product, okay, can solve the issue. So what is modularity? Harvard Business Review recently said that modularity is the only way to stay ahead of the competitions. Okay, and the definition, the book definition says that the degree at which a system components can be separated and reconfigured to have a final product without loss of any functionality. So this is modularity. So why do you need modular products, and what are the powerful forces behind driving this modularity these days? Is that the rate of technological changes that is happening, and customers nowadays, they are highly educated. They want innovative products at low cost and quality products. Demand of greater product variety is happening and all. And so this is very important that technology sensitive products are becoming very complex. Okay, I mean, designing a full-blown elevator. Okay, I mean, it's bringing out innovative designs is becoming very complex and very expensive in it. And by having these modular products, they can be economies of scale, and we can increase the product variety, reduce the lead time, and even in maintenance, it becomes very easy by having the modular, because people get trained. Okay, I have a trained force by continuously working on the similar design of the modular segment. So this is very important. What does modularization does? It takes the benefits of both the standardization and the customization. Okay, by standardization we mean the low cost, having a fewer models. By customization, we can have this, although it is expensive, we give different varieties of products to the client. But modularization, we can have with having it, we can have both the advantage of both the systems. Okay, what is happening in the world with regard to the other building products? I've seen many projects in Dubai. Already MEP systems are totally moved towards the modular things when it comes to the cable trays or the AC ducting and the fire pumping. Everything is either prefabricated or they have a small workshop near the job site, which they bring all this modular part, assemble, and they install it at the job site. Then I've seen Siemens has been investing a lot in the switchgear equipment, modular switchgear equipment. And if you Google what is a modular elevator, you get these two images of this elevator and this TK's new My Lift. Okay, but in my opinion, this is not a modular lift. Okay, it is very inappropriate. Okay, this is just nothing but a prefabricated elevator in the factory, which is, I mean, it does not bring advantage to the countries which does not have manufacturing facilities. It is just like in my opinion, it's not a modular product. Okay, but it's very important at this point of time to discuss about this particular project, which is the FIFA stadium. It is called a 974 stadium. What is 974? At the moment, it's a totally modular construction that has happened in Qatar, and we should really appreciate the kind of sustainability pledge the country has given in building the stadium. Okay, why 974? 974 is the ISD code of Qatar, and this stadium has been built with 974 used containers. Okay, which will be dismantled once the football is over. There's going to be at least 7 matches held here. Okay, and I'm proud to say that I have designed this VT systems for this particular stadium. So need for the modular elevator, we have already discussed. The post-COVID, the global industry is trying to restructure and consolidate, and they're spending a lot of money for new innovative products. Okay, and the concept of modularity, as we talked about, all the other parts of the building industry has been actively into it. And the good news is that more than half of the elevators sold and installed are being the lower end of the market, which is less than 1,000 kilos. Okay, the statistics prove that one. Okay, and the current proof is in front of you. Dubai's prime real estate is going to be $5.85 billion in Q2. In quarter two is going to be around $6 billion. And I'm currently working on a multi-billion villa project on Palm, Dubai. Okay, and it's not easy to satisfy those ultra-rich guys, I'll tell you. Okay, so other important thing is countries like Dubai and Qatar are trying to promote their in-country value factor. They are ensuring that all the vendors have to satisfy minimum score of the in-country value, the amount of manufacturing that, I mean, it depends upon the amount of manufacturing happens in that country and the amount of local manpower they are using and all, and a lot of criteria in that before anyone can start their business in these countries going forward. So this is just a slide that shows what can be difference with a traditional stick-built elevator and a modular elevator if you have it in your warehouse. So there's going to be at least 75% of time savings we can have by having a modular right from the contract stage onto the shipping to the installation. Here we'll miss at least 2 stages in this one. So these are the advantages of a modular elevator: shorter lead time, faster installation, high quality, low cost, safer construction, and the most important, you're not going to have any import. Okay. So how am I going to design this modular elevator? As I said, the modular elevator slide, what you have seen is it's not a actual modular elevator. Yeah,
I'll run now. If you could just.
Okay. Okay. This is my last slide. Okay. And what I'm going to do, we are going to design a machine. Okay, that can cater the capacities between 3% to 13%. And because of the development in the logic systems of the controllers have shrunk totally, we can have a single controller that can. And the most important design to have a modular elevator is the proper design of the sling and the cart platform. If one can design a modular, this structure, okay, using modular components, and 90% of the problem will be solved. Okay. Similarly, we can have a lot of interlocking panels for the cab interiors, which I've explained in my paper. And one more important, we can have every branch has a store. We can use it, slightly expand it, and we can have a storage with the rackable storage system. We can store and stock all these modular components. Okay, and in future maybe 3D printing. Okay, we can easily 3D print a lot of most used parts in it. Okay. In conclusions, I can say that the R&D has to research a lot about these modular systems. I mean, I can see that the focus is nowadays more and more on the IoT side only. But if they can invest a lot on the mechanical systems, I think it will be fantastic. So modular elevators, if introduced, can bring a lot of increase in the market sales, increase sales and installation efficiency, and win-win. It will be win-win for all the stakeholders. Thank you very much. And what's next? Okay, what is the blueprint for this? We need to have a blueprint for the product development strategy. And some of the first steps we already discussed with a SME manufacturer, and I've discussed about how to design a car sling with a modular structure. Okay, I mean, they like the design, and hopefully, okay, we'll live to see the day when this modular elevator is being implemented in all the worldwide. Thank you very much.